a minute now. Hey.
Yes, sir. Boy, Craig in here.
Welcome to the second installment of the Full Arc Podcast. I'm your co-host, Brandon.
Hey, it's your boy Cosby coming at you.
Hey man, you know the drill. It's your boy Nashawn, aka the Fitness Grand Patient Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult to continue.
AC. Who's next? Who's next? Someone go.
It's you! Oh my god! Are you retarded?
Oh my god!
I said my name. What are you talking about? I said
somebody
it's AC.
Somebody
Oh
go.
my god, I didn't hear you.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Hello, everybody. How's everybody's day going?
Get demonetized because Isaac said retarded.
Get demonetized because a twosome said a word.
Anyways, what y'all doing?
Bro, online school sucks, bro. I'm tired. I'm so tired. It's only day 3. Day 3! Bro, I want to hurt Miss bro.
Oh,
She
hell
pisses me off so much, bro.
Hey, let's not say any names. But yes.
Yeah, we're not saying any names. But let me just tell you.
Let me tell you.
2 hours later, hey guys, we're only doing the outline. What?
2 hours later, hey guys, here's the rubric you need to use.
Like,
So
I was
those are-
over here about to type it, finish it, get it done, and then she says you know what, guys, we're not doing the poem. You guys, make sure you guys read the directions. I did! I read it clearly! I was pissed. I was like, oh my. So I wasted my whole afternoon.
I think I finished at 5.
For those of y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying? We started school on Monday. And, it's been a lot. There's been errors. There's been
I hate my classes.
a lot of
They
technical
crashed the
issues.
first day. They crashed the first day. Like day 1.
Not even, literally, minute 1.
It was like within the first 10.
No one could get in.
What do you mean, minute 1? 10 minutes before.
That big crash when everybody was trying to get in.
I didn't know school ain't
Like,
gonna
I
work
could
out,
not
bro.
load the page. I was like, Brett, am I bugging?
I
Do I need to reconnect to my hotspot or something?
I had to go through the alternate link to get to the website, bro. Oh my god.
I'm about to
And then-
say, this school computer is garbage.
And it was confusing. It was like live classes weren't in order. So it was like second period, and then my first period was in the place where my second period should be. And then my third period was in the place where my fourth period should be. So I accidentally ended up going to second period first. I was there, so I was there for like.
Oh, man, that why you was in my first class, man?
Low.
I was in there for like 30 minutes. I was like, hey.
My boy was in my first spot. I'm sitting here thinking, AC. Nah.
I was like, wait, I thought Nashawn didn't have me for first period. I was like, who cares, bro?
Exactly. Whatever. Who cares about the semantics?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
My schedule is. I looked at my schedule. It said second period. I was like, wow.
Okay,
This
so
is not my class.
So I got a question for all of y'all. What would you guys say is the good part of online school? And what would you say is the bad part of online school?
I gotta leave my bed.
What do you mean? The bell schedule is obviously the only pro.
Oh no, I got a good part. Even though it technically don't, it really end about 1:30, and I'll be going to work. On me, I'll be rich.
Yeah, the only good thing that's come out of this is that school ends at 1:30.
One thing that's bad about it is that it's not engaging at all, bro. It's not engaging at all.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting dumber every single time I enter class.
Bro, they come straight out the gate ruthless.
Bro, I was so upset.
Bro, my teacher told me to watch this movie. I was like, "What do you mean watch this movie?" He was like, "Hey, I got the link in my on my website. Watch this movie and go answer a few questions." What?
Bro, you talk about Lord
Man, Brandon, he already had like a 200 word
Yep.
little thing
That's
to
the
do
one,
on the
Cosmo.
first day of school. Tough.
Yeah, on the
No.
first day of
I
school.
was like, we were not gonna do this the first day of school.
Yeah.
But capping.
I did not do it the first day. I did it on Wednesday. I did it today. I was like, you know what?
On
Let me just.
God, I did. I was like, bro, what? You really gonna look at me in the eye and tell me that I have to watch a movie?
Look,
I
bro, you
wouldn't mind
know,
watching the movie. Like, no cap. I wouldn't mind watching the movie.
it was bad, bro, because it was like it was so unengaging. You ever had one of those sleeps where you don't know you sleep until you wake the hell up and you be like,
Yep.
what the hell happened?
Yes.
That's what it was, bro. I woke
was
up with
4
my
o'clock,
head in the
bro.
corner of my wall. I was like, bro, what? What the
Bro, 4
hell?
o'clock for me, bro.
Whoa, why is it 8 o'clock?
Me and
What
Brandon
is
had
it?
physics, bro. Me and Brandon had physics. And like, as soon as Mr. started teaching, bro, I was like, bro, I can't stay awake, bro. Like I said, I need some coffee or something.
He said
Yeah,
I
I
need
like
to take some
school.
drugs or something.
And after I started realizing I was getting tired, I was like, bro, I gotta turn off my camera because if I go to sleep on camera, bro, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a good look.
Bro, you gonna get clowned.
I turned off my camera. I was like, okay, I can sleep now. If I actually go to sleep, I can sleep without getting like laughed at or something.
They gonna be
Yeah,
like,
the
shoot,
way
leave my
way-
room.
Not see. I can't see your face. What's going on?
Was explaining the physics to us, and Brandon messaged me was like, bro, I don't understand any of this. I was like, bro, me too. I don't know what's going on here, bro.
Yep, sounds right. That's
Started seeing
physics.
displacement and like direction. I was
Bro,
like,
I heard that he a good teacher, but he not a good teacher. Like, like he
Bro,
can't
he's
teach
not.
for
I had his
anything.
class last year. He's
Oh
a
my
he's
Yeah,
a good
what do you
teacher,
mean?
but not
But
the
now,
good. He's
now
not a
me
good
talking
teacher.
about he cool, but he can't teach.
I was kind of missed. What's her name? Chemistry teacher. She was cool, but wasn't a really good teacher. You know, said.
What do you mean?
yeah, that was Mr.
Cold.
bro.
MSD. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Miss D
Bro,
was Miss D. She was a
hell,
cool
bro,
person,
I
but teaching.
hated
Oh my
every
god.
minute in that class.
Oh my gosh, Ron Major,
I had
bro.
that class first
Wrong
block, bro.
major,
I
bro.
was so tired. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to use my brain first thing in the morning, bro. Give me a minute.
I don't even know who that is.
Had us doing pop quizzes at 8 in the morning, bro. Chill out.
Oh,
Get
hell.
breather.
She ain't fuck with y'all. That's what it was.
tough.
Bro, God, that's what happened when remember geometry, Brendan? Bro,
Yeah.
I come back from life. I'm like, damn, I'm full.
Quit every
You got a
single
test.
time. I remember the first time we had one. This isn't for a grade, right? You thought,
Bro,
this
he took
is.
no breaks. I was like, hey, I see people studying. I was like, bro, what they doing, bro? What? Why shouldn't they be eating? Bro, they haven't even ate anything. Come back to class, got a whole test. Damn. About proof. Damn.
I remember Miss tests. I really just failed all of them. I was really failing the whole year.
That's not good.
I was failing the whole year until the final. I got a 74 in the class. Yep.
On God, I was going stupid at the fun. Bro, I was like, bro, once we got away from proofs, bro, I started doing better, bro. I was like,
Exactly.
bro, why we need this?
The whole like time we were learning proofs, I was like, I had no idea what was going on.
I was over it. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna take this L and
Exactly, bro. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the next unit. I got you.
bro, why it took so long? It felt like it was basically
like-
the half of the year.
It was like through August to like October, bro. We still learning proofs. Get this trash out of here.
I was like, come on, give me a break.
We didn't do proofs. I was like, huh?
And
So
started
you're
saying,
telling
side
me-
angle, side angle, side angle. I'm like, what does that even mean, dog? What are you talking about?
SSS, what?
What?
There'd be like sometimes I'd be like,
Bro, it wasn't even like identifying them. It was the order. I was like, bro, why do I need to know this?
We were
I
out
don't
here
know where
writing
to start
graphs.
really, so I just put random proofs in random places. And be like, yep, that's it. That looks like it makes sense right there.
Fail. Fail. I was like, oh.
And then she was always complaining about
Then we had to
her
explain it.
boyfriend, bro.
Yes. Oh my god, that's what I really started feeling when you got to explain it. I was like,
Explain the proof. Like I have no idea. I can't even.
I was like, I don't know what these proofs are. Like I don't know the definition, dude. Do you expect me to explain it? The only time I started doing good when he started talking like the circle arcs, that little
Exactly. As
What's
soon
it
as
called?
we
That
went off
little-
of proofs, my grade went from a C to a B.
What's the
It
word
was
called?
simple.
That unit was the only time I actually understood something, but I was still feeling, so it didn't really matter.
Exactly. That was the first time I understood it. I was like, "Hey, that makes sense." Kind
Wait,
of.
And
did
then
it have an
remember the
EOC?
EOC? The EOC had 2 proofs on
Had
there.
a final,
2! And they weren't even
I got
hard.
75 on that, and that was the only reason I passed. That final saved my life.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, online school has just been very lackluster for us, and you know, I really don't like it anyway because we're not really learning much, and the teachers themselves aren't really used to teaching
Bruh.
students online.
Bro, they don't even
Which
know
is
how to
crazy.
use CTLS
He was here for one day. Man, I already taking a break. Like, what is going on? He already taking a break, so I'm not gonna be here for Thursday and
First
Friday.
day, my first block teacher was like, "Look, I'm gonna be real. I don't know how to use this."
Bro, when it's slow, you just want to get up and leave. Like, you don't even want to leave the call. But when it gets boring, you just want to close your camera, get up, and just go somewhere else.
Like, one of the reasons I only stayed awake in math was because of that dumb kid who was like just talking, just saying just so much dumb stuff. And I was like, bruh, shut up. Shut up.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He always say something. He was explaining the curriculum to us. He was like, "We can read. You don't have to say." I was like, "What? Shut up!"
And
Like,
did you donate your hair to? I was like, "What are you talking about? Donate your hair?" I was like, "I did." What?
I was trying to be nice. Like,
care.
"Hey, bro, your haircut look clean." This man was bald. He was like bald.
Bro, he was capping to him.
I was like, "Hey, bro, your haircut looks
Straight up
nice."
capping to him.
I like your cut, G.
Okay, anyways, you know what I'm saying. Moving on, you know what I'm saying. Let's talk about the controversy and like the overusing of terms like overrated and underrated, you know what I'm saying? Because nowadays it's just overused a lot. Sometimes it's used incorrectly, sometimes, you know, it's not some of them shows' faults, you know? It's the community's faults, in my opinion, for why some shows are deemed overrated.
Yeah. When I think of overrated or underrated, like when I think of overrated, I think of where the hype doesn't match the actual content for what the anime delivers.
Like One Piece, exactly.
Niggas die every day.
One Piece is underrated, bro. Nobody
One Piece
talks
is
about
Whoa,
it.
whoa,
Let's
Hey, moving on. Hey,
let's
I'm not
stop the
hearing
cap.
that.
Let's stop the cap.
Let's
So much
stop.
better than
Let's
what
stop.
that
Move on.
is.
Move on.
Bro, it's
Hey,
literally what part of the big
whoa,
three.
stop.
What's so underrated about that?
Hey, shut up. Let me speak.
Yeah,
One
facts.
Piece
Stop.
is
Let's
overrated.
stop. Let's
One
not
Piece
talk about it.
overrated.
I've heard a single
Hey,
person who
One
hasn't
Piece
watched One
overrated.
Piece say
Bleach
anything
underrated.
good about One Piece,
Bleach
bro.
underrated. Bleach is
Bleach
underrated.
is garbage.
Bro, just some shit.
Overrated, bro.
Bro,
Like it's not
stop.
even that good. It's good,
Bro,
but it's
bro,
not like
stop
God
arguing.
tier, bro.
You're saying it's overrated when no one even talks about it that much. Because
Bro,
the show's
stay
not
on
going
top.
on
Bro,
anymore.
stop arguing, bro.
Garbage.
Come on, bro. Stop.
Bro, let
Bleach is
Brandon
crap.
shit, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Bleach is garbage.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying. We're trying to have a peaceful discussion. You know what I'm saying. Not trying to be all aggressive on each other. You know what I'm saying. Y'all gotta relax. If y'all gonna disagree respectively. You know what I'm saying.
Nah, he wrong.
Professionally.
Yeah.
I believe I'm
Because,
correct in
bro.
this situation.
And y'all are honestly just saying stuff to trigger each other.
No, it's facts. That show was not as good as it.
Bro,
that's-
just
okay, that's your
chill.
opinion. Let's stay on topic. Damn. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Like Isaac said, you know, when you think of overrated, it's, you know, shows that their hype doesn't match the quality or the quality of what's being put out. So for me, it's like a show can be hyped up to a point that it's almost impossible to reach the expectations, in my opinion. Which is why some shows like My Hero Academia, for example, that's a really good example, is overrated. Like people have put the expectations so high that it's the show has to be perfect just to meet them,
Like,
you know?
like the first season, they saying that it's already better than Naruto, like than almost any other anime. I was like, hey, yo, what?
You got
They did that.
Hold up, wait a
It's
minute.
only 13
Stop
episodes.
saying trash.
Wait,
Yo,
they
trash.
did that really big with Demon Slayer. I believe Twitter voted
Yeah,
Demon Slayer
Demon
best.
Slayer, I think is the most overhyped anime, bro, because The whole world blew up after one episode. No one was talking about it until episode 19.
For what?
That boy know the name of the episode.
For which
No one
for which
was
show?
talking about it. Cowboy Ninja was like, Demon Slayer is the best anime.
Wait.
Everyone
For
was
which show?
going crazy.
What are y'all talking about? What show?
I'm pretty sure Demon Slayer, bro.
You said 19
I think it
episodes.
kind of matched the hype, kind of.
Nah.
But no one started
Kind of did.
talking about it until episode 19.
No,
Look,
that's false.
think of it like
No,
this.
that's false.
Yeah,
It may have-
I
it
don't
may
know
have-
about that.
No,
I
that's
don't know
false.
about
No
that.
one was like, I
No,
didn't
that's
hear
false.
about it until episode
No.
19 came out. And I was like,
That's,
huh.
no, that's you. Personally, that show, like, ever since it came out, you know, it's been going crazy.
Look,
Yeah.
It's not.
here's
It's
how-
not like. It's not like
It's a good
Villain
show.
Saga. Villain Saga,
It's-
for example, no one was talking about until
Yeah, that's
after it ended. Villain Saga was that show. Demon Slayer,
I'm-
people are talking about that thing every single episode.
Wait.
Just about
But I feel like it reached a point because I believe it was after episode 19. Twitter voted it best anime of all time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so overhyped.
Of all time.
Well,
Like there were some better.
after you
I would
displayed
say
that
there's
fact,
some good.
and
I
you know,
don't know if I
you know
can
what's funny? You can make the
refute
argument that Demon Slayer wasn't even the best show that season.
Oh,
You can always
no.
make
Wait,
the
wait,
argument.
say it again. Say it again.
You can make the argument Demon Slayer wasn't the best show that season.
It was not.
You can make a
It,
shot
it
about
wasn't.
Not.
Yeah, you can, but it has to be up there. You can't. You can't
Oh,
just,
yeah,
say,
it is
you can't
up
just
there.
write it off as it's
Yeah, it is up
garbage.
there. I'm saying that you can make the argument. Like Villain Saga,
Like
Villain Saga
when did it
is
come
really
out?
really good.
Summer-ish around that time.
I'm going Promise Neverland.
I remember when Brandon first recommended Villain Saga to us. We were like, bro, shut
Yeah.
up, bro.
They came out the same season. I'm talking about the season, not the year. In that season, Villain Saga and Demon Slayer both came out at the same time.
Did you?
Obviously, Villain Saga was in the shadow. But
I
in
have
my
not
opinion,
seen
it was
Villain
better.
Saga.
In my
It
opinion,
was,
it was
bro.
better.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but everyone says that
Brandon
it's
tried to
really
recommend
good.
it to us. We're like, hell no. I'm trying to say Villain Saga instead Demon Slayer? Tripping.
Yeah, the first time I recommended the Villain Saga to these people, they were looking at me all crazy.
We're like,
Right,
"Damn."
because Demon Slayer was on the it didn't have that much hype. It was like a Fire Force hype. Of course, then it got blown out of. Then it just got blown out.
Hey, that boy Cameron's
nah.
in here. Welcome, Cameron. Welcome.
Oh,
welcome.
Cameron's here?
Hey,
Oh
what's up,
man, that boy got done walking his fridge. He finally here.
Hey, we're talking about. Well, basically, we're talking about overrated and underrated. You know, animes and like how overrated, and underrated are being overused. The terms.
And what did y'all play, Demon Slayer?
No, we're talking about something completely different.
Demon Slayer is
okay.
overrated. though.
We went a
You said
little.
it's overrated?
Yeah, it's overrated.
Exactly.
I mean-
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Are you sure about that?
Not really, you know.
Yes, it's overrated.
Bruh,
I would
mean,
say
I'ma say it
overhyped.
again.
I wouldn't say
I mean,
overrated.
like they said,
I'ma
they
say it
said that
again,
Twitter-
bruh.
Hey, just remember what y'all said. You remember y'all said Twitter
Twitter voted the best anime of all time.
Oh,
Twitter's dumb. Like,
oh,
person
nah,
was
I
nah,
mean,
yeah.
that's just
If
Twitter,
Twitter's
though.
nah, bro, yeah, that's
just
Twitter.
It's not
That's what
overrated.
everybody say. Like,
Bro, Twitter opinion
not-
doesn't matter. Period, bro.
Twitter's
They
like
opinion.
70% of the world's population.
We
What are you
can write that
talking
off.
about?
Nah, bro. Nah,
Hey,
bro.
I'm not
Twitter
doing
people
that,
are
bro.
different. Nah, they don't count. They don't count.
yeah, Twitter people
We do
are
not
weird.
claim
But
them.
it won anime of the year from Crunchyroll. What do you gotta say? What you...
But the president is on Twitter, bro. If Twitter voted it,
Hey.
it's
Yeah, this shit ain't valid. That shit is not valid.
see, people saying stuff like that is what makes a show overrated.
Like One Piece after the first season, I guess was probably overhyped.
Bro, you're... Oh my...
to them.
You know,
You will
man.
buy it then.
That,
It's
Nah,
bro.
it's not. It
When
gets
ain't
better.
that old though?
To them is it's. Ooh, One Piece is great, bro.
Okay,
It is
so
good. It is
okay,
good.
so
I didn't say that it wasn't great. I was just saying the hype doesn't match the.
Yes, it does.
okay, let's quickly, you know what I'm saying, switch over to like we'll come back to overrated, but let's switch over to like underrated. Because you know you can talk way more about overrated and underrated, honestly, because you can just ramble on. But for underrated, you know what I'm saying, people like to that term's also being overused a lot sometimes. Because some people like to call some shows overrated. I mean underrated, even though they're respectively known. Respectively,
Yeah, they were supposed to be at. That's what I'm trying to think of some.
people just like they
Well,
just like the show
Doctor
so
Stone
much
has
that
underrated because
I was
Like-
thinking that too. I was really thinking that. Dr. Stone, I would call it underrated.
Because Fire Force,
I know.
Fire Force
I
and
think
Dr.
that
Stone
one's
at the same
like a
time.
term that's
right?
overused. Like Dr. Stone isn't underrated. I think everybody
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
it
really
was
think it's
overshadowed
underrated.
by Fire Force.
Yeah, it got overshadowed by everything else.
That's weird.
But Fire Force was underrated too. Fire Force was underrated.
I dropped Fire Force to watch Dr.
Wait, how you
Stone.
gonna
That's
say
kind of weird.
it got
Nah,
overshadowed by Fire Force? Then
Fire
called
Force
Fire
isn't
Force.
underrated.
Yeah,
But
You
I feel like it
hey,
is.
hey, you
I
just
don't
especially
know.
the second season, and it
Wait, who
hasn't
said
even been
that?
done.
Hey, look, you just said that Fire Force overshadowed Dr. Stone, but it's
But
underrated.
that doesn't mean
Doesn't
it
make
wasn't.
sense. Doesn't make sense.
That
They
doesn't
call
mean
it
it wasn't.
underrated. I was like, huh?
That doesn't mean it wasn't underrated as well.
No, it's
That
not. It's
means
not.
it did
In my
better than the
opinion,
other
it's
one.
not underrated. Period. I've been hearing about
Yeah.
it. It's not underrated.
But
Period.
look,
Oh,
I know a lot of people
Hey.
who are just now watching Fire Force because they wasn't watching it when everything was popping. So in my
Happens a
opinion,
lot.
I think
That happens
Well,
all
you
the
know,
time.
that's them.
Yeah,
That's
that happened
them.
with Demon Slayer for me because I didn't
Yeah.
watch the first episode until like maybe like 2-3 months later. And the same thing go for My Hero because I didn't watch it until like 2
Yeah.
years after. I
I
was
didn't
like,
watch until
all
like
right,
season.
the hype
season
died
2 or
down.
3.
Time to watch.
Hey, and I also think that some people need to understand that, like, when talking about underrated, sometimes you got to understand that the reason people aren't talking about the show is that they don't really think it's that good. You know what I mean?
That's what
You
I
know?
talked for Villain Saga, bro. Brandon was like,
You
"Hey,
know.
watch Villain Saga, bro." Like, no,
Villain
that's not that
Saga,
good.
Bro,
Watch that
Villain
show.
Saga?
Bro,
Bruh,
ping
bruh,
pong,
bruh,
ping
bruh.
pong. Bro, my brother put me on that. I was like, bro, who watches ping pong?
Ping pong. You mean, what are you
And I
talking
watched it.
about?
I was like, damn, I can't believe I'm watching ping pong.
Dang, it was good, bro.
On God,
Yeah,
Same
but
thing,
I can
thing
make an
with Food
argument that
Wars, bro.
is better than Haiku.
Same thing with Food Wars. Or that's a cap. It's not better than Haiku. But
Have you
like,
seen ping pong?
no.
I haven't
Okay,
seen ping
a lot
then
pong.
what?
hey,
But like,
Hey.
Then what?
Haiku was just like go. It's just up there.
Haiku did that, but I could think of some. I could think of
sports anime.
Exactly. When you think of sports anime, like around this time, it's Haiku. Someone knows.
it's Haiku.
yeah, because Haiku's the face of the sports anime
Exactly.
right now. Because I mean, it's honestly the only relevant sports show that's airing. So
Besides
Yeah.
that basketball anime.
nah, no
I
one
forgot.
cares about that one. No one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to get
It's
into that. Like,
humanly
I know what you're
impossible.
talking
That's
about. A Hero no
like-
Sora. No one cares about that. Nobody cares about that show.
They were doing some impossible pass shots. I was like, bro, come on.
Yeah, I'm
That's
so
not
white.
real.
Come on.
Nobody
Come
I'm
on.
so white.
My boy just started a pass shot.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? People need to like stop just like calling every show overrated, you know? It's like just because a show like it's like if a show is good and has a decent following, it's overrated automatically. Like I don't really like the idea of that. And I think that social media really amplifies that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
What
sometimes
do
the
you think
show
of some
does
shows?
deserve the hype, and people
Yeah,
still
that's what I
write
was
it off
thinking.
as
Yeah,
overrated or
people still
underrated.
What do you guys think of some shows that do deserve the amount of hype they have? Like some shows that are really worth it.
Yeah.
yeah, I can't-
He's asking us, so
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Attack
like
on
y'all
English.
Haiku,
Attack on Titan.
Attack on
Yep,
Titan.
Attack on
I
Titan.
can
I can agree with
I
Attack
can
on
get behind
Titan.
that.
Attack on
Hey
It's
Titan.
not overhyped,
Elise
but
is
it's like
back, guys. Elise is back. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
oh,
Wow.
That's our special guest, folks.
Wow.
special guest.
Anyways, we're talking about
But we was be popular.
overrated and
Crazy.
underrated anime, and like how the term overrated and underrated are being used, you know, too much. They're being overused. And we're just
Oh, facts. All right.
I think Naruto Shippuden's overrated. I hate to say it, but I hate to be the one. But I
Naruto?
think Naruto
Huh?
I feel like it was.
Huh?
I feel like it was. It was
No, it's
overrated, bro.
overrated.
Huh?
wait.
Tell
Hey,
me, tell
talk
me
one at a
10
time,
good
bro.
moments. And it better not be pain. It better not be
Wait,
Madara
how you
versus
gonna say tell us
Kakashi.
10 good
Bro,
And
moments?
it
Wait, Cosmic,
definitely should not be Naruto versus Sasuke the final. Tell me.
Wait.
Hey, wait.
That's not a part of the anime, though.
Cosmic,
I'm lost.
bro.
Wait.
Wait. Okay, Cosmos, you were saying name 10 moments, right? I don't think saying 10 moments is gonna override
Yeah.
your statement.
It's just
Like, I don't-
If I name
I don't
10
think
moments
that-
off the bat,
I think
then
Naruto
then
is
what are you
good,
gonna
right?
say
But I
about it?
don't think Naruto Shippuden is that good. That's all I'm saying.
I
I
mean,
like
obviously,
Shippuden. I think it's
when you-
worth the hype.
I mean, when you think about the
Honestly-
level of where it's at, you can say that for a whole bunch of shows. You can say that for Dragon Ball. You can say that for a lot of shows.
A lot of very popular shows.
It's
To
like
be honest,
remember,
I think
like now, remember Naruto is so huge. It's so huge.
just-
Of course, it has to be overrated. It has to be.
And you also got to understand like the culture and stuff. How that was like one of the pioneers.
Like
For
yeah,
like
it's
in the
pioneers.
US,
And it's a classic. It's a classic now. It's deemed a classic now.
It is a classic now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Then Boruto came and just slandered the whole legacy.
But leave Boruto alone, bro. Leave Boruto alone.
Slandered it. Like Naruto, left the world with like a good taste in our mouth, and then Boruto came in and just put a stick.
Boruto, then
man,
bro.
Boruto trashed it for me. I was so mad.
Y'all gonna leave that boy alone.
Hey,
Yeah.
Charlie, y'all be
It was
getting
so
Rock gets
bad.
better, but I'm not gonna watch it though.
It gets better for one arc and it's trash again. That's not good.
I
What
read
the
the manga
fuck?
and it was a complete
Filler?
waste of time.
It sucks, man. It really
Bruh.
does.
It can't be trash for 100 episodes in that one
Boruto-
arc.
I can't even talk on this subject because I ain't even watched the whole thing, bro. So
To
I'm just-
describe Boruto in like a few words, it's literally just a huge filler series. It's just fillers.
It's his
There's-
ninja pals.
I mean,
Playing around
but
in
you
the
also
village.
got to realize that they're not fighting for after the Great Ninja War. So that's
Yeah, they not fighting
I mean,
for
but I
nothing.
don't understand why they made Boruto when
Yeah,
one, there's
like,
nothing to fight for.
True.
Two, Naruto's done it all.
True.
Like,
True.
there's been so many topics that were
Yeah.
covered in Naruto, and he did it all. There's nothing new to Boruto. I think they just wanted to make money off of the
Yeah.
franchise, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
they-
point.
That's
a
so
good point.
upsetting. That's so upsetting.
Hey
Yes,
man,
that's a
he had to
good
make his money.
It was like
Right.
episode 50, and they're still
Get
playing
that
around in
bread.
the village.
But-
What's going on?
So many
Yeah,
better
that
ways to do it, though. You could have made a whole new series or something.
Yeah,
He
that
did.
was-
Instead of waste
like,
your time.
if you wanted to make it about, he could have just left the village or something.
It could have been a brand new Shinobi. It could have been about a brand new Shinobi
facts.
that Naruto met at one point
Yeah.
from a different
Yeah, that's a
village.
good idea. That's a
Like
good
maybe from
They
the Hidden
could've.
Mist. It could have been about that. But
Watch
instead
that.
they wanted to make it about Naruto's son, but
Yeah.
that's so overdone. There's like
He's a
every
boy.
other spin-off series is about the main character's kid.
Boruto can't even have a show without his dad in the title, bro. That's how you know it's bad. Boruto, Naruto, Next
A
Generation.
waste of animation, art, and
Hey,
writing.
What was it? I think the Boruto movie, like most of it was just Naruto. I was like, damn,
Really, bro?
the whole fight was with
It
Naruto.
was. It was.
Damn.
Boruto wasn't
Hey,
even a
but
fighter like that, bro. It was really Sasuke and Naruto. And
Then
I made
they had to give him that little special moment at the end.
I'm never gonna forget how I read the manga for Boruto, and that man faked Rasengan. That was so upsetting. Like he couldn't even make his own in the
Yeah.
first.
He ain't have
He couldn't even make his own. Like,
Naruto had to help him out.
come on,
Here you go, son.
come on.
Like they had a couple cold ideas, like where his Rasengan like it would disappear, but it still. I
That
was
was
like, that's interesting, I guess. Then they just got the then when it was time for him to throw it, he got a regular Rasengan. I was like, oh,
Right.
so okay.
Okay.
They
Okay,
just
so-
wasted a whole lot of time, money, and effort onto a series that they really shouldn't have done, and they could have done it in so many different ways. It's just
Yeah, but I think-
disappointing.
but I think-
No cap.
Hey, but I think for like the creation of the show, I think for who's really to blame is actually the community. I feel like the community is to blame because like you obviously have a lot of younger people as well. So it's like I feel like that's what people would want to see. For like a lot of shows, for like a lot of shows, when you're growing up, oh, I wonder what happened if this character had a kid, type of thing.
But at the same time, it's not so much about the character having a kid, you just want to see the character older.
Yeah,
Oh, but that's what they did at the end of the manga, though. Like at the end of the Naruto manga, they just showed off Boruto. Okay, cool.
yeah, but remember
I
before,
kind of hated the ending of Superton.
but before Boruto really came out, but like when we were just hearing like the trailers and stuff, like what I'm saying, can't deny that people weren't hyped. I was hyped. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh my
was
God,
hyped.
Boruto.
I mean, I was hyped,
So
hype.
what?
but they
That's
hyped
it,
it up,
But we hyped over the idea.
but it was
Yeah,
two
the idea.
different things.
We're like, Naruto's son, yes, sir. About to go crazy. It can't be trash.
I mean,
It's
No
trash.
way.
Damn.
the
It can't
people's
be trash. Like,
opinions,
it's his son.
the people's opinions and thoughts of what Boruto should have been was way better than Boruto actually was.
Yeah, that's what I was about. That was the point I was about to get onto. You know what I'm saying? when
Like,
you're trying to
It's like
make like the
oh,
sequel of like a show like Naruto, like do you know the expectations you have to meet? That's you have to make
Yeah,
like
you
the
do
show
that.
has to be perfect every single episode in order to just meet the standards. You know what I mean? So like,
and the thing about
yeah,
it is the community support. Like you know how for anime games, name a good anime game besides Storm.
Yeah.
every every single one of
Wait.
them is like arena fighters, and
Dragon
you know
Ball
the reason why they
Fighters.
keep
Yep.
making
Dragon Ball
more
Fighters.
is because everybody
Dragon Ball
keeps
Z
buying
Budokai
them.
Tenkaichi 2.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters. That's a good game.
Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z
oh yeah,
Budokai.
fighter. Okay, yeah, fighters. But the bar what was it? I think they had a Black Clover game. I think My Hero 2, 1,
Oh, One
One Punch
Justice.
Man, one.
One Justice.
Didn't
What
they have a One Punch Man game
Jump
too?
Force?
Yeah, they did
Uh
make a One Punch Man. I
I thought
like
Jump
Jump
Force
Force.
was gonna hit. Everyone was hyping over Jump Force. Came out.
I
Bro,
actually
no,
like
Jump
Jump
Force
Force.
was ass, bro.
that was
Waste
the
of money.
ultimate disappointment.
Waste of money,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. April thought it was gonna be like really good, but now it came out garbage.
It came out bad.
It's wasted
It
hype.
came out worse than I expected, but I still played it. I still like
Bro, when I found out niggas had one health bar, bro, I dipped.
Oh yeah, even if you switched, I was like, oh, well,
oh, yeah, like, what am I gonna do
Neely,
now? Nigga, like, bro, what?
Destiny, here I come.
hey, and to like get more in depth about the Boruto thing, for me, it makes sense why the story is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like they did the whole Great Ninja War, so it's like
Yeah,
post Ninja War, so it's like
yeah,
we don't really got anything to fight about, so we just
yeah,
chilling, I
yeah,
guess.
and you
but
gotta realize,
they could have gone the extra mile and they could have just sat down and been like, what else can we do? Can we take it from another
yeah,
shinobi's point of view? Can we make it
yeah,
about somebody else in another village that we haven't seen much of? Like the Hidden
exactly.
Sound or Hidden Miss or like something like that. I mean, there's so many other options, but instead they wanted to
Yeah,
keep
the
the
generic
fans
option. Yeah, the
in
generic
Hmm.
option.
into Naruto because people only really watch Naruto or Boruto to see Naruto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
very true.
it.
Yeah.
I watched
yeah,
it.
That
I
is
said the
true.
same thing.
That is
What
true.
I thought they should have done was like just say, all right, we done with Naruto. Let's make a whole new
facts.
show, see what we can
Right,
do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
right,
Hey,
They
but they
didn't
right.
do
do
have a
A
that.
new,
whole
They
new
did
but
show.
they do have a whole new show.
Because
That's
all
one
these
thing.
Yeah,
people
they
behind
did.
Naruto are goats. So I thought
Hey,
they
They
could make
made
something
they
else
made
that was
Samurai 8 or something. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it's like
creator made a
Samurai
whole new
7 or
manga,
something like
but it
that.
did
they,
not
I
do
don't
that.
think I'm pretty sure the
No, but it
creators
looked
even.
cold. It looked cold though. It looked
Yeah,
hard.
it looked cold.
Hey,
Execution,
and
I
like I
didn't.
don't
hot
even think the
Did
garbage.
actual.
Boruto look cool to begin with? Weren't people so
No,
hyped about that and they were like, dang, this is gonna be so good? Like, I
Yeah,
think anything can look cool, but like, when it comes down to it, it might not be, you know?
yeah,
You can say anything looks
Like
good and
like
then actually watch
I'm
it
a
and it be a disappointment.
I'm gonna be
very
honest. I would probably watch a whole like Naruto, but told in Sasuke's point of view, like just in Sasuke's
Oh
point of
yeah,
view,
Yeah, I
no
and
would
watch
cap.
watch
Facts.
Boruto.
Naruto.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
wanted?
I would.
I really wanted Orochimaru. Like, his point of view.
oh my god, yes,
Mm.
like
I
in the
wanted to
movies.
know what that man was thinking. I wanted to be
Yeah,
inside of his head when he was like a little kid. Because
yeah,
if
it's
Absolutely.
like the
that
main
was a
character.
show, I would have watched it so much. I would have watched reruns like
Yeah,
all the
No.
time. Because
Hmm.
Orochimaru is such a complex character and he's fascinating. Like the fan base loves him and also hates him
yeah,
at the same time. So why not give the people a character that is highly debated and make his point of view? I mean, that would be
yeah,
so cool.
yeah. But
Hmm.
you
I
know,
watched that at
them
all.
some of them
Orochimaru did
studios are
just
just gonna
change like
pick.
40% of the story in the canon. He
Yeah,
really
but you
That
just
know,
did
whole
it on us, and we didn't
that
even
that whole
notice.
show would be
yeah, but
Sasuke.
you know, most of the time, those people are just gonna pick like a generic idea. You know, they don't really. You know, it would be better if sometimes shows asked, the audience what they would want to see, the community what
I
they want
mean,
to see.
Now they
look,
can't
I
do
thought
that
that.
because if they
So
did that for
remember
My
when
Hero,
Dragon Ball
trash
Fighters?
show,
I think it was.
Fans would know
they
exactly what's
would.
going to happen, and then that would
What
take
was
away
it?
the element of
Dragon
surprise.
Ball Heroes. That's what they did, and obviously that didn't do too well. They did that with Dragon Ball Heroes, didn't they?
It takes away the element of surprise, which
It'd
people
be
love.
like,
Or
what
maybe
would
like I don't
happen
know,
if
take into
Super Saiyan 4
consideration some
Goku
things.
fought Gogeta? Let's find out in Dragon Ball Heroes.
I
Exactly
remember
what
when
it was.
I saw like a Orochimaru's
They could take
perspective.
suggestions, but not,
Yeah, I
the
see what
whole
you mean. Like
idea.
a whole debate,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
like
Probably like
this is
think
what this the
outside the
ending you're gonna
box.
get.
Yeah,
I
think
hate it
outside
when
the
the
box.
fans decide for the show. Like that's how you know they're out of ideas. That's
They
how you
just go
know.
day by day.
No, but I was just, but like I said in like the sense that try to like see with like the community, get some advice or whatever type of thing.
Like, what would you like to see and stuff?
Because
Not
like a lot of them,
the energy,
because
the
a
ending
lot
and
of the
stuff.
creators really honestly don't even watch the show themselves.
No,
They make
See
it.
that?
They're like, yeah, this is cold,
Yeah,
and then they
you can
never watch
tell.
it.
Yeah, they really don't really
I can
watch it
give out
because
this.
if you really watch it, you would know it would be cool to see.
And the nuances and yeah.
And
I feel
like,
like they be forgetting that they be doing stuff, and that's just how we end up with like
and like,
like
The
and like,
with, like
potholes, the plot holes.
yeah. They
and
just be
like
forgetting that they did that.
one
Mhm.
last
But
point
then
for
you'd be like, you
Boruto.
forgot about this, huh? I guess I did.
Like
Oh
What?
shit.
Exactly.
one last point for Boruto before you like move on to like something not Naruto Boruto related.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Another reason to not really like, or another reason people don't really like it, which I'm not really surprised about, is just like how the show is. It's not like
The
Naruto.
characters aren't really as lovable. The plot is kind of
Yeah.
random until
And
like
the thing
But that's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about like how like Naruto is the exact opposite of Boruto in terms of how they grew up, how they lived. Complete opposite. Everything is the
Mhm.
opposite. Literally.
Naruto didn't have parents.
Facts.
Boruto does.
Facts. So what do you
Mm.
expect? What
And
do you
if
expect?
Naruto were to have parents, it would be the Hokage.
Yeah.
they already
Yeah,
had
Yeah.
a movie
like I
that,
said.
didn't it?
And
They already had a movie about that, didn't they? Like
Oh yeah, it was like I think it was like
I saw it as a kid, but I don't remember much from it.
No,
Mhm.
but remember, they're the complete opposites essentially in terms of how they grew up and all that. So of course it's gonna be
Yeah.
obviously the show is gonna be the complete opposite as well. It's not gonna be too much fighting for real, not much to
but
fight
they're
for, nothing to really prove. Like Naruto, he has something to prove. He has
He's
something to
proved the
prove.
Mhm.
whole world that
but
he
I
knows what he
mean, at the same time, there is stuff you could have put stuff in Boruto that would have been interesting. Like maybe more character development instead of keeping the characters stagnant the whole time. I didn't see
And
hardly any character development from any character at all.
yeah, because
Mitsuki
like I
got some
said, there's
character
not much
development.
going on. Like
Mhm.
I don't
Mitsuki
Naruto,
even
got some
like
character.
like they
Naruto.
have
Like you
missions, they
can't
have
really show
missions, they have
somebody's
really fun
personality when
stuff.
they're not doing anything.
Like
yo
literally,
when I saw that
Naruto's only personality is that she's the son of Sasuke, bro. Like that's her literal only
And she's
personality.
smart. Yeah, and
Right,
she's smart. And we're told that
Right,
she's smart.
y'all really coming
right.
for the show. That's
That is
We
her
know
whole
that she's smart.
personality. The only character with somewhat of a personality would be Orochimaru's kid, and I forgot his name, which is kind of
Mitsuki.
sad. Mm-hmm.
And you gotta remember,
I like
Yeah.
him. I like
You
him.
got a kid.
character development really comes through action, and
They
not
did.
much action really happens in that show.
There's more
They
internal
It's not really
conflicts
like
instead of external.
they do
they
stuff,
be
but
chilling.
it's not really substantial. It's not really doing
Mhm.
anything.
And I would
They,
have liked that. I would have liked for him to carry on. Like, remember Naruto? Like, first, I think it was like at the beginning of part one, Naruto. Remember when he was talking to Neji that one fight? He was talking
edgy.
about how hard work and hard work and
Yeah,
then you go rise it. Then he had the nine tail fox in him. Then they had that whole thingy where he was part of
You explaining like 90% of Naruto right now, not me.
exactly that. Like, I would have liked for him to carry on that idea of like hard work, almost like with Lee, because
yeah,
when he was talking about prophecy, like he was part of a prophecy.
yeah.
So
You know
so
what I
it's like
would
they
love?
wrote over that idea of hard work.
Oh yeah, because Naruto
No,
don't need
But
hard
still,
work. He
like I
like,
got his
said,
own. He's a
they're the
Jinchuriki.
complete
He doesn't need hard
opposite.
work.
They're the complete opposite. Boruto grew up with everything Naruto didn't.
I wish
There
there
is
was. They could have made more internal conflicts, like
that's
maybe
like
make it more psychological or
no, or
something deep
they
instead
just
of
I feel like
just
they
focus
just
on
ran out of
fighting.
ideas.
no,
Because
no.
I mean,
what do you mean?
No,
Or
I
granted,
mean,
that's a
they
good
had
idea. Like since he has
they
everything,
had
he could have been like,
at
nah,
first
I
they
don't
had the
want it, and he
secret
just left
mission,
or
and
did
then they were
something. Like,
like,
you know what
okay,
I
what are
mean?
we gonna do now? Let's do a test, like some type of exam. So they did the tuning exams.
But it's the same thing that we had in Naruto.
Like
It
I
is
think
no,
the
just ran
exact
out of
same thing
ideas
with a
of
little
how they're just
twist.
doing
no.
what
I
the fans
think
or what they think the fans want. It's like, ooh, let's do another tuning exams. Let's go crazy.
no. I think that not having a show that's like Boruto, I don't think they should have really, like y'all said, they should have just made a spinoff.
Yeah.
Because no matter how you do it, Boruto is still gonna be somewhat the same character because he has everything Naruto didn't have. So he's gonna be, he's not gonna be. He's nowhere near as hungry. He's not. It's not a rags to riches story. He has everything.
Yo,
That's
okay.
one of the things that I really liked about Naruto. Naruto didn't have anything. You see him
Had to
grow
come up from the trenches.
He came up from
Hated it.
nothing.
Everybody hated him.
and through action, you know what I'm saying? Through action,
And it
you
feels
saw him
and
grow.
like you felt bad because he didn't have anything. You can't
Yeah,
feel bad for Boruto because he has everything. There's no
Spoiled.
room for empathy because like
And the music hot garbage.
And
The music
it
is
is dumb. So I was
mediocre.
like, bro, why my dad just be the Hokage? God, bro, it's so
my
annoying.
dad is the Hokage and he never spends time with me. Okay,
Meanwhile, that's
cry about it.
I mean that is
Talking
a
about?
problem that people that rich kids have.
I mean,
Look.
yeah, but it's not even like Naruto
It's not
didn't
even
spend
that
any
deep.
time with him at all because he did his best,
And
and that's the thing.
the only reason people are really like getting on this show is because it's affiliated with Naruto. If Boruto was like a completely different show, completely different, it wasn't even called Boruto. It was just how it is. No one would watch it. No one would watch it at all.
Or
It was
at least
because it's
critique it
associated
as
with
harshly.
Naruto and all that. And he's Naruto's son, which is why everybody's getting on him because they're not reaching the expectations people thought they had for the show.
I find it funny how whole show Naruto was wishing for a dad in general, and that nigga Boruto's like, nah, fuck that dad. I don't need him.
Hey,
For real.
but no, but
I mean,
I don't think
but you got
Naruto. I don't-
everybody talking about your dad, so it's like
I don't think Boruto really.
It's
I don't-
living in your dad's shadow, and I can understand that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man, I'm tired of being in my dad's shadow all the time because we're two different people, and I'm not him. But at the
Yeah.
same time, they pushed that so much. It
And
got
it wasn't
so
even
old.
good either. It was like
He's the Hokage.
I don't want to
wanna
talk
be
to
the
you,
Hokage.
Dad.
It's
Right.
I don't want to talk to you. And just like they don't
And the
really
fact
spend
that-
time.
and the fact that Boruto doesn't really have his own identity. He's just known as Naruto's son, not really Boruto.
Exactly.
This is the only moment from Boruto that I liked. That gif I just sent. That's the only one. That's the only one.
Yeah, I remember
That's it.
that one.
That's
I
it.
remember that.
Himawari punching Naruto right in the gut. Yeah, that was it.
Naruto should have killed him.
Horror shit. Kuma.
He should have stepped on her.
Yeah, to get character development, you need action, and killing off a character will really drive
Exactly.
another
I would have
character.
liked
Really,
it.
that would be
If the anime was about his sister, I would have watched that one instead. Not
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Dang!
no,
I would have watched that.
Like, she looked pretty fine.
No,
Himawari
I wanted
looks
so
so
bad
cold.
to see more. I wanted so bad to see more of fucking Honeybee when she got introduced and we never saw her.
Oh yeah, her Hinata's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was so upset, bro. I was like, she's supposed to be
Wait.
colder than her daughter. Where she? At?
Nah, it would have
Exactly.
been.
I saw her in the game. I was like, ooh, wait, I want to see more of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Disappointing.
Let's
Why?
move on.
Was
Let's
so
move on
old.
from all this. Okay, let's move on from all this Naruto stuff. Talking about this shit for like 20 minutes, bro. God
You
damn.
really crashed on the show, real.
An easy topic to talk about though,
Hell
because
yeah,
like everybody knows
Hell
Naruto.
yeah.
Just went in on Naruto.
Just analyzed the whole show, broke down Boruto. Okay, so
Yes.
let's go to more so underrated now. So for underrated, what shows would you guys say are underrated? Like respectively underrated. Like
I
people
like
actually
Soul
know.
Eater. I feel like
Salt? What the? I'm done.
Wait, say it again?
Hey, bro, move on.
Soul
This
Eater?
nigga just said Soul Eater, bro. I'm
Soul
done.
Eater.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
like
my
saying
God.
Bleach is underrated.
Oh my
Leave
God.
the
Everybody
call.
know Bleach.
Leave the call.
Leave
Leave
the
the
call.
Bro, no one has
He
seen
said
Soul
Soul
Eater.
Eater.
Like you might
Ask
not,
someone,
you
"Hey,
not
have you
might
seen
not
Soul
watch
Eater?"
Bleach,
They
but
go,
everybody know Bleach and Ichigo. Come on now.
You know,
Nobody knows Soul Eater, bro. Because if I ask someone, "Hey, bro, you know Maka from Soul Eater?" They'll be like, "Who's that?
Who?
Who you talking about, bro?"
bro, if
it was like the second anime I ever
that's
watched.
a new
It's
watcher, bro.
probably
Nah,
not as popular as other stuff, but it's
No.
it's respectably.
No,
Considering that it is like people know about it, but they don't know the characters. Like they know Naruto and Bleach and One Punch and stuff like that. I mean, if you look at it in a certain way, it kind of is underrated.
No, I think it is.
No, I think-
I watched
yeah,
Soul
I
Eater a
guess
while ago.
I guess you could say it's underrated with the times.
Because like
Because-
I barely
because-
hear anyone
was
talk
good,
about it.
though.
Like
Yeah,
at
because
all.
I guess you could say in the past, I guess you say 5 years, there's been a storm of new shows, and there's been way more newer anime fans. And
Yeah.
Soul
Soul Eater
Eater,
fell off. It fell off.
but the thing about Soul Eater is Soul Eater isn't a show typically like nowadays. Nowadays, Soul Eater isn't a show that the typical new watcher ends up watching, which is why they don't know about the show. So
I
with
feel like
time,
Soul
it
Eater
did
was-
become underrated, I guess you could say, in that respect.
Underrated, but like I would say it fell off.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Not so much
Yeah.
underrated, but it is like nobody talks about it anymore
Yeah, if you
because
give-
it's outdated, kind of.
Yeah. If you give it a couple years, no one's gonna even know what it is.
No one's gonna know what.
Just like
Yeah.
90s anime.
But people will know what Naruto is because Naruto's Naruto. It's a classic. People
Because
Naruto.
everybody talks about Naruto.
yeah, they'll
It's kind
refer
of
to it.
blown
It's like
up so
everyone
much.
grew up with
You
Naruto,
even
so
say that you watched anime until you started. So at least
like Dragon Ball Z, bro, you can't, bro. How if you don't know what Dragon Ball Z is, I don't know where you've been
Yeah.
living.
Right,
And
like I don't
yeah,
know what
people-
rock we've been living under,
Yeah,
but
people are always gonna refer to those shows.
like when you say anime, people assume Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and
nobody thinks Soul Eater.
nobody ever thinks Soul Eater. If you
Yeah, that's what
say
I'm saying.
Soul Eater, when I say
the first thing that
anime,
comes to- well,
I'm gonna judge you a little bit because I'm gonna be like, what?
Soul Eater. I mean,
You said
yeah,
Soul Eater right off the bat when I just said anime?
I mean, you
So
can say that
don't-
almost about anything. Like,
Yeah,
True.
you're gonna catch me
Vinland
off guard if you
Saga.
say
What?
Huh?
Who are you saying? Vinland,
Hey.
who? Huh? What?
But when it
Yeah,
comes to
maybe.
introducing new watchers to anime, you're not gonna typically have someone say Soul Eater. You're probably gonna say,
Yeah,
like nowadays, you're gonna say, Demon
I hear
Slayer,
it.
Naruto, Dragon Ball.
I hear a lot of
Death
Death Note. I hear
I
a
would
lot of
not
Death Note.
recommend Naruto. One
I would
would not
recommend
One
Death
Piece,
Note.
Dragon. I would not recommend those. At least
Yeah,
for our
obviously not the long ones,
Anything-
but like
I'm not gonna give you a anime with like a over 100 episode commitment.
true.
The
Definitely
only
not.
like 100 episode show that I'd probably recommend is Hunter x Hunter because that show is
Yeah.
a masterpiece. Every episode, bro.
Yeah,
There's no
100
bad episode.
Hunter x Hunter is
of
probably like
Hunter
the
x
exception, but I'm not recommending One Piece to the first
Got
person
it.
who's watching anime.
Hunter. Yeah,
Obviously,
They go
Obviously,
see
who does that?
they go see 100.
Obviously. Because
Wait,
the
on that
numbers-
topic, what would you recommend though? Because like a lot of people haven't watched anime. What would you recommend?
Death Note,
Crazy.
very very go-to show. Go-to.
Yeah, that was one of the
Promised
first
Neverland.
ones I
It's a
watched, bro.
popular go-to.
Like a cool
The very
maybe
first thing I
21,
watched,
12 episode watch. One Punch
No Game No Life. No Game No Life.
Promised Neverland or Tokyo Ghoul. The first season.
Tokyo Ghoul, yeah. Tokyo Ghoul's good.
I feel like Tokyo Ghoul would scare people.
Yeah,
It's-
Facts.
it's-
I mean, I
That's
feel like
the thing
Attack
I
on
like.
Titan would scare people,
It's
but
scary,
it's
bro.
recommended all the
Who
time.
the hell said
Yeah,
who recommends Attack on
I mean,
Titan?
that is the genre, but
Hey, none of us said Attack on Titan.
I mean-
Attack on Titan- wait.
because
When I first-
not
The-
overrated or
Hey, when I first watched anime, I was recommended Attack on Titan right off the bat.
Well,
Bro.
that person needs to know.
Someone-
That's
But-
kinda heavy. I mean,
Someone
that's
was trying to
not
hold you
that.
when he
Wait,
said
wait,
that, bro.
wait. What season?
When I was a
on?
kid, when I saw it, I was like, bro, what?
Little
They showed me some cartoons?
9-year-old me, I was not having it. I was terrified.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
God.
I knew was
Yeah,
Rock,
Tokyo
Paper,
Ghoul
But
is
they
a lot
bought it,
better.
they-
That shit has a lot of
They
budget.
bought it
I did
people's
not
head
know
off.
what this was.
Hey, like
I was
first
having-
episode? Mm-mm.
Yeah,
First
that's what you might
episode
want
was
to.
already dying in. Nah,
GG.
I'll stick to my Naruto.
You
I
could
I was
also-
actually-
show.
I'll
yeah,
stick
you
to
could also
my
say Seven
to
Deadly
my
Sins, too.
to my trending arc.
I was
Bro, I watched
actually
that show.
bored.
You can
My
recommend Seven
anxiety-
Deadly Sins too because it's very
My
popular.
anxiety went up when I watched that show, bro.
Watching what?
Well, when I watched Attack on Titan for the first time, my anxiety went up. Every
Bro,
time I went in
yeah.
my room, bro. Every time I went in my room, I would look around the corner to see if there was a titan in my room, bro. I was like,
Bro, you can't tell me.
I'm like,
Facts.
Bro, you
like-
can't tell me.
You be paranoid. You be looking over your shoulder like,
Hey,
bro,
like-
I can't.
come
I
on.
can't relate
I
to
know they're
that.
coming.
I can't relate to that.
before I watched the show, I used to walk in my room without turning the light on, bro. But not anymore. I turned on my light, like,
Bro, you just can't-
First time I watched Tokyo Ghoul, I was like out in public and I was like, I know one of these motherfuckers. I know one of them is a ghoul. It's like just that
What the-
paranoia. It's the
Okay,
paranoia that you get with the
okay.
show.
See, I didn't. See, that stuff didn't get to my head. What the hell? Because when
Exactly.
Nah,
Yeah,
Tokyo Ghoul.
I mean,
like,
Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan.
Tokyo Ghoul,
no.
the ending
none
of
of
the
them shits
first
got to
season,
my
I
head.
was like, bro, I could not take any, bro. I had so much anxiety. I was like, oh my god.
Ending of the first season, bro, I was like, this is
It gave me anxiety. I was like worried all the time.
Yeah,
I was like,
Well,
I was
good,
just
'cause I felt
paranoid.
uncomfortable.
It was
Right.
very heart wrenching and shit.
It's not like the
Mhm.
fact that it's make believe. It's kind of like the show plants a seed in your mind, and you're like, you think about that show, and you're like, what if?
Yeah,
Then you go out in public, and then you're like, what if? And you
Yeah.
look around, you're
Bro,
like,
Fire Force,
Right.
bro. What if someone just
Exactly.
what if
Like,
someone
bro,
just
better chill out.
combust
Better,
in fire,
gotta keep the
bro?
water on me.
Laughing.
Fire
But you
Force,
sitting
that
on the
wasn't
bus,
one of the shows
right
I
next to you,
got
start
scared
breathing
of.
Yeah,
fire.
I didn't get scared of
I was
Fire
just
Force,
dying. I was like,
but the
bro,
concept.
Attack on
Oh my
Titan that got me
god.
Talk one
scared.
at a time.
someone just
Attack on
vibing and then someone just combusts into fire.
Attack on Titan was what got my anxiety all the way up, bro. I could.
I
Ah,
wouldn't say
I did not have
like
one
Fire
peaceful
Force. It
day
didn't
after I
scare
watched
me.
that
I just thought
show.
it was a funny concept how people could just
Exactly, like
randomly turn on like the
Exactly,
Human
that-
Torch.
Human Torch.
Yeah, but I always thought about like what would happen if there were actually titans in real life, or there was like
See-
something that was above us humans in terms of just like how a titan is. They're just so
like I said,
I
it
wouldn't really be
plants.
scared of a regular Titan, but the abnormal Titans, you
Oh, yeah,
gotta.
yeah.
Like,
No.
You
like,
would
what
be
do you-
scared
what
of
do
an
they do?
original.
no,
What do you mean?
Hey, they don't.
Them,
No,
them,
at least they don't understand what I mean by that. I mean, if we basically, not basically, but we somewhat grew up in that type of environment,
Mm.
you would be scared. Everybody's scared naturally.
Oh,
I mean, they are huge.
I mean, some people aren't scared.
No, they're scared.
Yeah.
They're scared.
No,
They are scared.
No, look.
but
Levi, Levi.
Hey,
Ah?
hey,
Okay,
look.
no,
Hey,
no,
look.
that boy Levi is a different breed.
But
No.
in real life situation,
No,
where we grew up with titans like that, we
I
would be
would've
taught to
tried
fear
to-
them
no.
because they're higher on the food chain than us.
Hey, but once the Titan grabs them and they have to, they're done.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
They break.
Mm-mm.
scared.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
At
they're
that
gonna
point, they're
break.
scared.
Oh,
no.
I might pass out. Okay, with that, with that.
Yeah. When you think about it, the people in the show are living in constant fear every day. Because what if they break the walls again?
Yeah,
That is
window.
very
Except
scary.
for Aaron, dude's literally sitting like, yes, please.
Yeah,
today.
I mean, at the
Let it be
beginning,
the
they
day.
were really living in
Please,
constant
please.
because they haven't had a Titan
Never.
break in for real. But when it broke in, everybody you gotta watch your back every time because they just breaking
Dude,
walls
like,
on the
everyone
regular.
gangster until the Titan comes in, bro. That's how it was.
Everyone gangster until
Exactly.
Colossal
Hey,
Titan
yeah,
appears.
that was
For
Hans.
real.
Exactly.
Remember
And he just
Hans?
looking at your
Not Hans,
soul.
but- Hey, remember the dude with the blonde hair that was like
Times.
in season 1?
Times.
Oh,
Yeah, Hans.
Yeah, we
Oh,
fight
I
times on the
I thought
regular.
that was the
Yeah.
wrong name. But yeah, that nigga, he's a perfect example of that.
It was like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of this Titan. Got up close to
Exactly.
him,
We fight times on the
Looked
regular
up.
over here.
looked up, bolted.
I was like,
Bolted.
Bro,
he bolted and he was like, "Hey, gotta get the kids."
Gotta get the kids.
Gotta go.
I was like, "Oh, you
I
just
thought
left
you
them?"
did this for a living. What's going on, man?
I thought we
No.
were about that life for real.
No, but you gotta remember that Hans isn't really a part of like the main scouts really. He's more of
Boy,
just like
Hans,
the gate guy.
Not
I know,
used
it was
to
just
it.
about his
So,
big
yeah, he's
talk.
not
I was
used to
like,
it, really.
but
He hasn't been exposed. He saw the Titans over the wall, and he was just like, yeah, they'll never get in. I don't even
Yeah,
have
he
to
wasn't-
worry about it.
Yeah,
But
if
when
it
they
was like-
got in,
yeah.
he was like, what? Because he's
Why?
never
if Hans
had
was, like, a
experience
really
with the
trained
Titan
scout,
before.
Yeah, if Hans was really like trained and he's actually been out there for real, he would have killed that Titan more than likely. Well, no, because that Titan was also abnormal. Well, in like the later seasons, they found out that nigga's abnormal. So that Titan probably
Yeah.
would have still smacked him because he's probably the average scout, and abnormal Titans will smack the average scout. So,
very true.
but if I
Maybe
would have
like-
put up a fight,
Titans would sometimes smack the more advanced scouts too. Like, let's not forget about my girl Petra. Remember what happened to her? And she was on the elites team. Like,
Or
Bro, remember,
she was there.
is she the one that
Which one is
smacked?
Petra?
She's the one that got stomped on.
Oh my god!
Oh,
bro, y'all don't remember what happened to Armin? Bro, dude I hate to see the boy end up like that, bro. It was tough.
I mean, but that's all we had. What do you mean?
Dude
he
turned
was,
into the
he was a
opposite
champ. He was a
thing. What are
champ
you
all the way
talking
through.
about?
But he stuck
I mean-
to the plan.
Like,
Back to the plan.
You can't say that more advanced scouts wouldn't get stomped too, because like if you think about it,
real quick.
Whoa! Wait. Is Petra the one that got stomped by?
yes.
Oh, that's different because
But she was on the Elite's team. And you know, abnormal Titans.
Man,
You said
that's Annie.
that abnormal Titans would get.
Bro, that's Annie.
Oh, remember when they tried to escort Aaron through the forest? Like before that, they were just getting caught. I was like, bro, why are you even here?
Hey, if Aaron can't beat him, that's tough.
But they also did say that they weren't as advanced as the other ones. Like they low-key had to just recruit random people. They're like, hey yo,
if Levi can't beat him, like nobody can. No one's winning if Levi loses, bro.
Wait.
If
I just
Levi
realized what
loses,
y'all were talking about. Y'all were talking about the Titans in that forest,
GG.
right? Yeah, all those Titans in that forest are all abnormal. That shit was scary as hell.
No, I was talking about not in the forest.
Remember when
they were trying to get into
people
the forest with that formation and stuff?
Yeah, remember when they were on top of the tree branches and all those abnormal Titans in the bottom? That shit was
I'll pass.
When they were trying to climb up,
they looked down the tree.
Up, I was like, "Hey, yo!"
You peer over a branch. You look down. See those little things trying to climb up a tree?
Bro, that shit is
nope.
scary.
What you doing?
Nope.
What you doing?
I pass out. I fall. I pass out and fall. Straight up. I would die.
That shit is
simple.
Annie was good.
Anyways, you know what
I'm trying to think of an underrated anime. I can't really think of any. All I can think is overrated.
When you think of, you can't really like, for me at least, I can't really think of underrated anime when it, like the topic comes up. I'll be thinking about it later. I'll be thinking about it later, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I think it's because we tend to watch the mainstream, and the mainstream isn't really underrated at all. So it's you know, like when you first think of anime, you tend to think of the mainstream, and it's hard to find an underrated anime in mainstream because everybody knows it. So it can't really be deemed underrated.
I'd say a good, I wouldn't say underrated, but one that's just not noticed enough is Gurren Lagann, and it's mainly because it's a mecha anime, but it's like like an actual good one.
Yeah, the whole mecha genre is underrated.
Bro,
like the genre
Gurren
itself
Lagann
is
hits different than other mecha anime, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
most of them aren't good, and I called Gurren Lagann before I watched the second episode. Cosmos will tell you.
Yeah, so sport anime is the same thing because like besides haiku, what sport anime you could think of?
The only one I can think of is
Slam Dunk.
Free.
Man, fuck out here.
I didn't watch it.
And Free was terrible. And Free was terrible.
Well, for me, I actually really like sport anime, so I could like name that shit.
Oh,
okay. Like, you're a different breed.
You're weird.
Average Joe, like myself.
Yeah.
You're a little strange for that one.
Yeah, like I can name tennis. I
was hesitant on haiku.
Tennis.
I was like volleyball,
tennis.
Bro, who's trying to watch these boring ass anime?
I bet you can name a bowling anime.
I can name tennis. I can name tennis.
Can you name a water polo?
Track.
You can name water polo.
I'm waiting for the bowling one.
Baseball.
I'm waiting for a bowling one.
No cap, I'll watch a bowling one.
That's not good.
Why would you? I bet you would watch one about golf too.
Volleyball. Are you watching volleyball if it's not haiku?
I bet you would watch one about golf too. I mean,
like Cosmo, what you talking about? You watching volleyball if it's not haiku?
Bro, I'm not watching any volleyball if it's not haiku.
Exactly. So same thing go for bowling. Bowling anime might slap. But you're not watching bowling, professional bowling.
That animation when the ball strikes, that animation.
Exactly. When they does that black and white with the lines.
Oh no.
With the sketches. Ugh.
Yeah, the audio.
Another volleyball anime comes out. I'm comparing it to Haikyuu. I don't care if anyone says, "Oh, why are you comparing it?" I don't care. Did you not notice what happened for like the past 3 years? One of the best anime or one of the best sports anime of all time, literally was just like going crazy on social media. Haikyuu was crazy. It's good.
Everybody's starting to watch it now. That's why it's becoming very, very popular now. It's becoming a show people introduce a new show to introduce newcomers. So. That's why I see a lot of newcomers.
I was like, volleyball. Why would I watch volleyball?
Then I was like, bro, I gotta keep watching.
And then
That's
you
a
think
lot
of,
of-
then you watch a few episodes, and then you get like invested in it, and you're like, whoa,
I got
this is
the
actually
season
kind of
three like a
fire.
week, bro. I was like, yo, this kind of hype.
Yeah, yeah. I
You ever
watched
Kinda
watch an
fire.
episode?
It's kinda
You
cool.
watch an anime and expect to turn it off the next episode and end up finishing?
Yeah, but I was
What?
one of the
That's
people.
what
I was one of
I
the.
don't know about that. I have like one
But-
golden rule, and it's like watch one. Like if I'm gonna watch an anime, I'm gonna watch the first episode or first 5. If it's if it's
first
low,
2.
I'll watch the first 5.
Yeah,
But
I've watched.
like if
I've
it's like a
probably
12
watched.
episode
Yeah, I've probably
or
watched.
21, I'll just watch the first episode. And I'll be like,
See,
okay.
but I had to cut that rule because I did that with Attack on Titan a while back, and I watched the first episode and I'm like, okay, this hard, and then it got boring, and so I was like, all right, I'm not
people
gonna
tend
watch
to drop.
this.
Yeah, people tend to drop the show when it's actually. It's just like little stuff. It's really good throughout it. It's just like people don't like it when it does have action for real.
No, people don't like it when there's too long of a wait in between seasons. That's when people really drop the show.
Yeah, but that was that one. But that was like that one.
Yes, let's wait
season 2?
5,
Yeah,
6
yeah,
years
but after
for
that,
a season.
I forgot that there was a huge wait for season 2.
Hold on. I
But
looked
that's
this up
just-
at one point. Hold
Hey,
on.
but that wait's justified though. The wait is justified. There's a reason why. They don't just
Like
do it
I saw
because-
season 1 of Attack on Titan, and then when I saw season 2, I was like, I waited 5 years for this? Are you joking?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's when I dropped the show, but then everyone was like, "Oh, it's getting good, bro." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, people. That's when most people dropped it. Most people.
Yeah, it
dropped
took
the
them
season.
4 years. Took them 4 years to make a season 2.
But look,
Hey,
I
still
was
fire.
surprised on
The
how
show
it
is
just
still
looked.
fire.
It looked weird to me. Maybe it was because I didn't watch it in a while, but it just looked different. I don't know what it was, so I just dropped the
It's
show.
it's the fact that you've been rewatching the first season over and over and over again, waiting for new content, and then when you finally get new content, you're like, "What is this? Like, I didn't,
Yeah. And
I didn't expect this to happen. Like,
Yeah.
what are you?" You
Yes.
look at it that way, and you go in thinking, like season 2, like this isn't right. Like,
This
what's
isn't
wrong
like
with
the-
it?
Yeah, this
There
is
has to be something wrong with it.
This is the action-packed season 1. I thought that was. It's not like the action-packed season 1. What happened?
Like
And-
One Punch Man. Well, okay, let me shut up about One Punch Man. 'cause it
Man,
was-
One Punch
Yeah,
Man
don't
is
get me
justified.
started.
One Punch
Don't
Man
get me
is literally
started,
justified. It's a completely new
Don't get me
studio.
started.
All this is gonna be trash. And the studio that worked on One Punch
It was
Man,
okay. Only because I feel like season 2, plot wise, it's better than season 1. Because let's be honest,
Obviously.
if it was just another
Yeah.
season full of Saitama, we would have dropped the show.
hey,
I mean,
but
I
the
didn't
thing
really
about
like
it
the
is
show
that
to
the
begin with.
studio that worked on
Season
season
2
two
was
isn't
mainly
even
just
known for
about
working on
people
on
around
action.
Saitama. Saitama wasn't really there, you know. It was just people around Saitama.
Yeah, in terms of plot, the
Especially
show is
Garo,
pretty
bro.
good.
That dude
In terms
was
of plot,
hunting
it's
for
fine.
head, bro. He was going crazy.
Yeah. Okay, man.
That's like another reason people watch season 2, just for Garu. You hate to see it, but it's
Yeah.
true.
Obviously. What else are you watching it for?
Not
Genos?
fighting.
I'm not watching Genos. He just takes L's. Like, it's just kind of
Yeah,
disappointing.
Genos
But
just takes.
they
I
always-
just feel bad, bro. He just takes L's. He's like Vegeta. He
He
got
gets-
the Vegeta.
He gets
They-
Has
upgraded
so much
just to
potential,
lose.
but the story don't
Just
want him to
take
win.
L's.
The
I don't
picture
know.
L's for
Vegeta.
Saitama to sauce up. That's literally.
He
that's
gets
literally what
upgraded
does
to
the
lose.
role.
I feel like
He
they
gets-
always go in on his animation, and I love it. They make him look so cold before they
Yeah, high
They-
quality.
They always go in on his animation for him to get rocked, and I love it. It's the one thing I like about Punch Man. The one thing.
Okay, I guess we could go back to, what I'm saying, overrated now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was the topic, wasn't it?
Were we even talking about underrated the whole time? I think
Yeah, we
we
thought that.
started it, and then we went back to
Went off
You know,
topic.
mainstream.
Went off topic. Yeah.
Mainstream.
Because that's all you can really think about when you think of anime. You just think of mainstream anime. Like,
I don't.
who
That's what. That's why I'm not
Actually,
even.
thinks
That's why I'm
of...
not even watching.
I think, that,
mainstream.
bro, I can't even say any underrated shows because
That's what I'm
underrated-
saying.
I mean, I can list a couple.
It's
Yeah,
not good
exactly.
enough, or it's not good enough compared. Like I can name a bunch of anime that people haven't talked about, but I can't name any that are underrated.
Yeah, that's where you got to That's where you got to get off. Yeah, that's where you got to get off. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not even watching mainstream anymore. Like, y'all know, I'm not
Like,
watching anything that's coming out.
I
from
literally
it
just
at all.
stumbled upon it, like out of nowhere. I was just, okay, let me just watch this because I was bored, and that show hits hard. It hits different. Fully Cooley,
Right.
even though it's like 6 episodes, it go crazy.
But
Wait,
and I remember
have you heard
Even though you don't know what's going
Handshakers
on.
go stupid?
the what?
Bro, you were talking
Hey,
about that.
Isaac, bro.
I don't even
Isaac,
know
bro.
what that is,
Isaac,
but
bro,
I'm
don't
scared
just
to
don't
watch
talk.
it.
Isaac.
Carlos, shut up!
Isaac, don't talk, man. Please, just stop.
What?
Give up.
What?
Give up, man. Please, please.
What? It's a very overlooked anime.
Because when people say that, bro, it's like the whole Boku no Pico effect, bro. It's not
Right.
good.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Right.
You're gonna
Right.
make
We're
a
gonna
mistake.
whoa.
That's why it's
Look at
weird. Because if people say like this show's so underrated, it's so good. I take it with a
Exactly.
grain of
That's
salt.
what you gotta do when you gotta look at the people
Yeah.
talking about this anime bad. You got to take that with a grain of salt.
No, but I think like some people, a lot of people like why like a good reason the word underrated gets thrown around a lot is like some shows aren't even really actually underrated. They're just not talked about just because they're just like not talked about. People don't really think it's that good, or it's just not
Or
really mainstream.
they're overlooked.
And because favoritism, they really like this show,
Yeah.
and they hear
Yeah.
no one talking about it, so it has to be underrated. Not necessarily.
Yeah, I can see in some cases.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, in some cases.
Would you consider underrated and unknown like two different things?
Yeah.
Underrated. Yeah,
I think
obviously.
of
Yeah.
that as two
I
different
think-
two branches of the same tree.
I
Obviously.
think
That's what I'm
the
thinking.
term for anime that isn't really talked about, but like isn't underrated, is more unknown, kinda.
So
I
like
think of
for
underrated
unknown
as just
shows,
not
you can
as
just find like
popular
a
as others. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't get the attention.
Yeah.
like it's very high quality. Doesn't really get the attention that it should get because the quality that's being put out
Yeah,
doesn't
either that
match.
or like
But it
people
doesn't. The
prejudge
quality
it
being
for
put
the-
out doesn't match the attention it's given. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
That's basically underrated.
Mm.
And for unknown, you can probably get like a random unknown isekai show that's fucking garbage. It's not underrated. It's garbage. Garbage.
I
It's
don't
garbage.
like people
There's a
who
difference.
suggest SAO the whole series. Season 1, I understand,
Wait a minute.
but the whole
Season one of
series,
SAO
nah.
was up there, man.
They always
Season one.
do it. It's either they do it really good in the first and they trash it. They trash the rest.
It's either they
or
like
do it-
go crazy in the first season and then they barely try in the second season, or it's just good overall. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
They
man.
said
This
fuck
one
it.
online.
I understand that you can't just have an anime that's just amazing every single time, but you can't have a whole season that's just bad. You know?
If there's a
Is it
season that's bad and there isn't even like a few good moments that people can think of during the season, that's pretty
It's not,
sad.
it's not really good. People too many understand. Some shows aren't actually good.
yeah, I don't
That's,
think there's a show
that's
that-
another thing.
that
Just
can be
because it's
perfect.
known doesn't mean it's good. There's a difference.
That's
Just
very
because
true.
you're known doesn't mean you're good. Doesn't mean it's good.
Very true.
But people have different opinions of what's good and what's not, you know?
Yeah,
And that's the hard part.
Like the
But
definition.
some of y'all like Bleach.
People's definition of good
some,
may vary.
some of y'all like Bleach.
Y'all think
Some of y'all
I mean,
like
because
I mean,
because
it's
it's your
Bleach good.
opinion.
I can see where you're coming from, but have you seen any other different shows?
Yeah.
Like I
No.
thought Bleach was
Hey,
good.
what do you-
It wasn't as it's not as good as others, but I heard it's a pretty decent watch. Like probably
Yeah.
like a solid 8.
Yeah. But
Like if you say Attack on Titan could be a contender, I could agree with that one. Just a
a
little
contender.
like
A contender
the
for
end of
what?
Attack on Titan could either be
Yeah,
the best anime of like the
The
decade or
Decade.
a huge letdown. Like,
No.
Because
It's
it
already
could like you
no,
could really
it's-
mess up with an ending.
No,
You
no, it's already considered one of the best of the decade already. It's already
Yeah, it
considered.
is.
Already considered.
It is.
I know, but if the ending is if they don't wrap it up, like
No, yeah.
No,
if,
I
if
think
the
he's
ending is
talking
butt
about
juice,
like
if the ending is trash,
like regardless if they make another like this, it should be the end of the decade. Yeah.
nah. But
Yeah.
for me, if the ending is trash, sure, it kind of brings it down a bit, but that still doesn't knock the fact that what I'm saying the other
Yeah, like
how
the
good
great-
the other
yeah.
seasons were.
No, yes,
Brandon
sir.
on that one.
90% of the
No.
grade.
No.
I think an
Yes, it
ending
does.
Like you can't, like you still can't.
Because
Like,
look, look how dirty y'all do SAO. Look how dirty y'all do
Exactly.
SAO. Sword Art Online season 1 was amazing.
My God.
But SAO
God.
isn't on the magnitude of Attack on Titan though, in terms of like how good it actually really is.
Wait, isn't SAO overrated?
No.
Nah.
I
No.
just think SAO is bad.
No, it's not.
I just don't like
You
SAO.
don't get a chance. You don't get a chance from me.
I want to say SEO's overrated.
No, it's not.
I don't really,
It's
cause I don't think people really like. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
First season
yeah.
cold,
I know a
Everybody
few
but it just
people.
gets repetitive
I
after
think
the
at this
first
point, SEO is honestly a meme. So
I
Yeah.
know a few people that are actually like, oh my god, it's so good, and they can't stop gushing about it.
but
But
usually the people that say that for me are new watchers. Like if you've been watching anime for years, you would,
yeah,
it's not as good as others. You've seen a lot.
I only know like 2 that are
Just like My Hero.
Like
year-long
if you
anime
say
watchers.
that, then you
When
kind
My
of
Hero
love the
came
anime,
out, bro,
and you
oh
and you
my
can't take
gosh,
criticism.
everyone was like, "It's the best anime, bro. It
No.
can't be beat."
Hey,
Like,
but
whoa.
it has the element of other shonen shows.
Oh yeah, that's why I never really clowned him for that, because I do like My Hero a lot. My Hero is top 2.
My Hero is good,
It has the
I
the
like My
elements.
Hero.
Hey,
I just didn't
but
like
it's
it.
not.
Is
I feel
the
I
like
did not like the fourth
That's what I think
season,
My
and I
Hero
will
is.
go with that opinion for the rest of my life. I think the fourth season was bad. Compared to the other seasons, it was kind of lackluster.
obviously, because you got to think
Compared
about
to
it.
the other seasons,
Per season, the expectations rise. Per
I'm
season.
gonna.
I mean,
I'm
I
At
think it
sorry.
some
really got
point,
overshadowed by
they
the
can't keep it up.
that I would say the concert stuff.
yeah, the concert stuff was pointless. That was
when they were
filler.
fighting that dude that can that can
Gentle,
not gentle. Like before that,
Chisaki?
the one,
Is that his name?
the fight between
Chasaki.
Chasaki.
Deku
Mafia
and
Man.
versus that dude. Like the same
Who are you
with the bird beak.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chasaki.
Yeah, that's in the same season. So I'm pretty sure like that got overlooked by the
Wait, that's the same season?
mm-hmm.
That's the same season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I take everything back. That's
Yeah,
the original.
that's what I was like. I can see why people, but it's kind of overshadowed by the.
No, because I don't think they did the fight. Well, okay, the Deku versus Mafia Man
Yeah,
fight. I'm
versus
calling it
Bird
Mafia
Beak.
Man. That was goaded, but Lemillion, bro, dude
Lemillion went
got
in.
sold so bad, bro.
Bro, went in, bro. So good.
Like
I
in the
loved it.
manga,
Hey, that's
I
what
hate to be
happens.
one of those people, but I read the fight for the manga, and I even told Nishan, I was like, dude, season 4 gonna go hard, and y'all gonna love it. And then when I saw Lemillion the anime version, I was like, bro, come on, why y'all taking pictures of him getting defeated? That's just him taking a bigger L.
Can't take this literally.
I mean, I didn't really understand how he was still fighting for real, for like fighting dude when he didn't have any powers. I was like,
That's all. No, that's all will. That's all will.
I
That
mean,
is all will.
willpower talking.
I mean,
That's just all will. That just shows how much will he has. Honestly,
if he fighting dude and losing, that's will. But he was kind of folding them.
Oh no, he was eating. He was going in without
Exactly. Like that's why I don't understand.
now that's still will.
Like he was having a
the
hard
will
time
not
with
to
his
lose.
powers,
He didn't.
but then he started going crazy when he didn't have any power.
I mean, I feel like if you're a hero like that, you'd have to be ready for if any situation happens.
You gotta
lose your powers.
Hey, and remember, him and Deku made that promise. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
No matter what happens,
it's like if you give if you take away Endeavor's power, like does he really know how to box for real?
Nigga,
He doesn't know how to use his
that nigga
power.
getting
Never
smacked.
not hitting like
Getting
that.
folded. That old man's getting folded.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like you know how to use your powers, you know how to be cold with your powers, but when you take that away, are you really gonna fold a nigga that gonna fold all for one?
like All Might.
But look,
Just like
but
All
look,
Might.
but wait. You got to think though. The powers are an extension of their body. So I don't think we should just be saying they can't fight without them because it's part of it.
No, you can, but you're not gonna fold somebody that you're not gonna fold all for one.
Oh no,
That's
nobody.
extreme. That's extreme. But I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna fold somebody who's really good with their powers.
I
Like
mean,
Stain,
he
you
was.
think you're gonna fight Stain with no powers?
You had a huge
Nobody's fighting
disadvantage.
Stain with
You
no
had a
power.
huge disadvantage.
Especially
People-
Bakugo, bro. His whole fight style is around explosions.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's gonna do
Around him being
without
fast, around
explosions.
him being that's what I'm saying.
Hey, but that's
Isn't
Like the
Lemillion's
only
play
person
style
I can see fighting without
movement,
his
like
powers
agile,
is the rock guy and the steel dude.
Oh,
Okay,
Kirishima?
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
those
do go.
without their powers,
They do.
they can fight. But everyone
They
else, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Exactly. They're
okay,
just not as
so
strong as they once were, but they still can fight and stuff.
you know what I'm saying. Moving on, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, I still can't think of any underrated. I could go with overrated all day, but underrated I can't.
I mean, I
But
can
the only
I
thing I
can
can
say a
think of is
couple
that ping pong
underrated.
anime, and that's only because who's really watching? If you see that, if you just see, if you just saw the title, ping pong, you're not gonna watch it willingly.
I mean, obviously, and it's not mainstream. It's not mainstream, really. But yeah, I could
All right,
think of a
Brandon, name
couple.
some of those underrated anime you got.
Or a different topic.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Let me search something up real quick. You know what I'm saying.
Goblin Slayer.
Like right off the bat, I could just say that it was like we were doing the tier list on shows you need to watch. One of the shows that I said that I know like none of y'all have actually watched was Run with the Wind. It's like a track
Oh
sport.
yeah, the track and
Yeah. Yeah, that show's really good.
Yeah,
Obviously, one of
like
under the
you said,
radar.
I feel like all sports anime is underrated because
Not all.
it's a
No.
sport.
There's
Not all. Not
there's
yeah,
most definitely
yeah.
trash.
Some
There's
of
most
them,
definitely
some of them,
every genre
yeah.
has trash. Every genre got
Some
trash.
just more than others.
Thanks. But
Some more than not.
but that's because more studios make that type of show. You know,
Hashtag Isekai.
hashtag action adventure. Hashtag basic protagonist with spiky hair.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Can you point out the main character?
At some point they be looking like they copy and paste. They looking like they fucking copy and paste. God damn. But yeah,
I'm still going by. I still think. Never mind. I want to say I wouldn't say One Piece is overrated, but I feel like it's just like I wouldn't say it's
No.
underrated, but it's more like
no.
misjudged. You know?
Yeah.
Because like
One
Yeah,
Piece is-
sure, you can say
nobody
that.
let's be
watches
honest.
it.
Because before
Nobody,
you watched it, or before anyone
weren't
watched it,
watching
they're like, "Why would you watch that? It's 900 episodes. One, the characters look weird.
900.
Two, and it's 900 episodes. That's three. That's three problems. But like,
Wait,
The One Piece
there's
is
five.
good.
900. What?
when you watch it, like when I started watching it, bro, Nishan suggested, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna watch 900 episodes of an anime. And then when I started watching it, I was like, oh shoot. So they really scrapped it in the show. I thought they were just
Oh yeah.
thought this was
Oh
haha
yeah.
pirate journey. Let's
I
go.
know that they could probably scrap
That
it,
boy,
but I don't.
that boy
I'm not
Afro Luffy,
committed.
you couldn't tell him nothing. Afro Luffy, winning. If y'all not watching, that boy Luffy don't fight no more. He look at people when they drunk.
Hey,
Yeah.
but it's Luffy
Yeah.
pulling Goku though.
Bro,
Shut
we don't
up,
even
Bro,
know
that's a
that.
whole
We
different
don't.
world, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't even do
Yes,
that.
You can't do that, man.
that's
That's
not
not fair.
fair.
That's not
That's
fair at all.
we know
Not one bit.
we know he's gonna lose.
Exactly, bro. What's that one nigga? What's his name? Mega Me Rider, bro. That's that Sea Fish, the Sea King dude, bro. That's what that is. Whole remake.
Obliteration, annihilation.
Yes, bro. Nigga finna get all hyped up to do nothing.
Wait, who?
You know One Punch Man? What's that dude named? That Mega
Movement
Me?
Rider?
Yeah, Movement Rider. That's his name.
Movement Rider.
Yeah, Movement Rider. That's like Mega Me.
I'll beat Movement Rider by
Annihilation.
myself, bro. I'll beat that nigga by myself. Like I'll beat that nigga by myself. Oh my god.
That will forever be one of the funniest scenes to me, bro. Like, gotta toss like a rag doll, bro. got all hype, bro, just to get tossed like that. Like, oh damn.
The
He
fact that
hyped
they
himself
Just
up.
right in his fight.
the fact that
Yes.
they cheered for him and believed he could do it.
Dude was just on his
That little
neighborly
kid.
stroll around the neighborhood, and dude just got fucked up real hard.
Yes, bro. Nigga had the little kid over here. He can do it, man. Movement Rider, I believe in you. This nigga come in,
Nah.
scheming like Goku. Right, no, that whole scene right there threw me off.
Okay, so I got a good question for everyone. You know what I'm saying? What show that's gonna come out or continue would you say is most? Would you say you're most anticipated for? Like, what show you think is the most anticipated to come out, in your opinion?
For me,
Demon Slayer.
Bleach. I'm just saying, I don't care.
No. I'm not. I'm not talking about shows that are like already out. I'm talking about new, like shows that are about to come out, or
Oh,
like a
Oh,
continuation.
yeah,
Demon
Bleach.
Slayer. Yeah,
Bleach.
Demon Slayer. Oh
Probably,
yeah, Promised Neverland and
probably.
Demon. Yeah.
Man, I read that, so I don't care for
Wait,
the
go
rest
one
of
at
it.
a
But
time, my nigga. Go
Bleach.
one at a time. So Isaac, you know what I'm saying? You said something first. So
Oh yeah, I said Promised Neverland and Demon Slayer because the way that ended, it's like, bro, it's like I want to read the manga, but I'm not reading the manga.
I mean, for me, Promise Neverland, I immediately got on the manga. Immediately.
But after that ending, you got
after
after that
no nigga, no
Elizabeth
nigga,
lullaby, bro. You gotta watch. You gotta get.
no nigga. I got on the anime after episode 1. I hopped on that shit immediately.
for real.
Yes, immediately. I was like, I'm not
Bro.
waiting fucking a week. Fuck you.
Oh wait, were you watching it when it was like coming out?
Wait,
Like,
for what? For what
like
show?
when it was on air?
Talk about the Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
Promise Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like most anticipated anime that's
crazy.
coming out
Okay.
soon.
Cause my brother just walked in, bro. He said I gotta read the manga now. Spoilers.
Yeah, you gotta read the
Bro,
manga. That shit is
bro,
good as
I'm not
hell.
reading the manga,
But,
but I'm
but,
waiting for it to come out.
but
Yeah,
I
you
want to
can
wait
wait. You
for
can
it,
wait.
bro.
All I can
But I'm
say
not
is
trying
that
to
if they
have
do
the
it right,
show
it's
spoiled.
fire.
Like, bro, I can't find the same satisfaction as
huh?
reading the manga. Not gonna
Bro,
lie,
I'm telling you,
because
bro.
after Rachel, remember Tower of God, bro. I was like, bro, I gotta read the manga. I started reading it. I was like, bro, I'm not having this. I'm not having the same enjoyment.
You get there. You get there.
Yeah, but like for me, the downfall of reading manga is like when that show gets animated, I just don't find much enjoyment watching it, just because I know what's
Yeah,
about
but
to happen.
So
No,
it's
dude.
like
that's what
you
I'm
low key
afraid
try
of.
to critique it.
That's what I'm afraid of, bro. Because I know when I read books and the movie comes out, I don't enjoy the movie, and I just
That's
don't
why
want
I
that to
didn't
be the
really
same
watch
thing.
much of Tower of God or God of High School, honestly, because
Yeah.
because nothing's happening. Because like I read the manga, nothing's really happening. Yeah, there's no
You're
point
gonna
watching.
get
Nothing's really
disappointed.
happening. That's honestly a waste of just watching them weak ass little fights. Like, nigga,
I
yeah,
don't know, bro. They was kind of going.
yeah, but that's like, but
They
that's like
was
a
Yeah,
show.
pushing
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Nah,
When you
You
read
talking
it,
about Tower of God? I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
yeah,
Cameron's read it
everything,
too.
bro. God of High
Yeah,
School and
Cameron's read
Tower.
that
When
shit
you
too.
actually read it and you
was
compare it to the
decent,
fights now,
but both of them were decent, I guess.
When you read it before it actually came out, and you see
yeah.
what the beginning is compared to later in the show, it's not really
Mm-hmm.
much anything to really talk
Like,
about. Like
I
Tower of
was
God,
saying
nothing has
something.
happened in Tower of God. Nothing has happened really. Nothing really.
Or
Yeah,
God
y'all
of
ain't
High
seen
School.
nothing yet. I'm just saying that y'all ain't seen nothing in
Nothing's
that
yeah,
yet.
nothing. Yeah, you haven't seen none.
Like in God of High School, it's just slow.
Like
I
the fighting,
guess.
I mean, not
I
bro.
guess.
slow, but it's like it's still like laying the
No,
foundation.
Cameron. The story itself is, I guess you could say, slow. I guess you could say, but like the
For
fighting
what?
scenes,
For which one?
obviously, God of High School.
God of High School, bro. I feel like it's for Tower
The
of
fights
God,
were
bro.
decent, at least
Like
in
it
the
takes
anime.
off out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, no, Tower of God. Tower of God's gonna take a while. That's
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
yeah, the fights were
hey,
decent.
that's only if they don't pull a Tokyo Go and like skip a whole bunch of shit.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Bro, I don't
You're
want to
gonna be
remember
so
that.
confused.
Chill out,
You're gonna
Brandon.
be so confused when they do that with Tower of God, bro. It's so confusing. For Tower of God, bro, they have so many they have so much stuff up in it.
Yeah, that's too much information, bro.
Yes.
Too much.
Yes. It's
Alright.
like too complex. It is real complex, bro. You
Bro,
gotta
when
reread.
I watched Tower of God, I thought everybody was cold. Then it had that it had that one thing. Everybody just like there's like 5 people or like couple of people that just fold everybody. I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those.
But the same thing
Yeah.
is, you still gotta remember a lot of characters in Tower of God, because at the end of the day, a lot of them have like actual roles that they play, and you kind of remember these niggas because they be talking about him, and you're like, who the fuck's that? Who the
But
fuck's
then
that?
when the collect view folded everybody, then they started fighting each other. It was just lopsided again. I was like, oh, so it's that kind of anime, huh?
Nah,
Yeah.
not yet. Nah, they haven't really made like their real teams yet or anything like that.
Like
So
when
all you
that
see
one
is the
girl
weak
was
ass
fighting the other
niggas.
girl, I thought it was gonna be I thought the match was gonna be cold, or like take a while.
Nah, you're just saying a
It
lot
was a
of weak ass.
landslide. I was like, but she looked cold. I thought she was
Oh
cold.
yeah. Oh, you talking about when the lizard girl went against the brown haired girl?
Like yeah, the one with the light sword versus the
Yeah. Yeah. When I was reading the
yeah.
manga,
When she
I
lost
thought it
the
was gonna
sword,
be a
I
long
was like,
fight.
okay, yeah, we finna start boxing for
Yeah.
we probably then she just won. I was like, oh, I
Oh.
guess. Same thing
But it
happened for
wasn't
the
like
dude with the book. I thought he was like
but
a
it's not really a
prodigy. I thought he was gonna go stupid.
who?
The one with the baseball bat and the book versus old dude,
Oh.
the one that worked like 57 jobs or something.
Oh, y'all talk about God of
Oh
High
yeah,
School.
y'all switched. I thought you used to talk about Third God, right?
Me too,
Uh,
nigga. Just so y'all know that baseball nigga is irrelevant. I don't even know who
Exactly.
that
That's
nigga
why
is.
yeah,
I was like, bro, I thought
he's
he was
real.
cold.
You
He's
He
said he
was
was
from everybody. I
irrelevant.
was like, I thought he was cold.
I don't even
Wait,
know
Bro,
who
but
that.
what?
I don't even know who that
bro,
baseball nigga. I don't even remember who they're even talking about.
you
I
say
guess
he's irrelevant,
the baseball
Yeah,
bat nigga. I don't even
bro?
know who
He's
he is.
relevant. He stays in there for a good minute, bro. That nigga
Wait,
exactly.
stays
I
in
don't
there
even
for a
know.
good minute.
No,
Nah,
I don't even know. Hey, I don't know who y'all
Right.
talking
That's
about.
what y'all are talking about.
You don't
I don't
know?
know who y'all
Remember the
talking
dude that
about.
be reading? The dude with glasses and brown hair, bro, with the tracksuit on.
but he was just as relevant as the girl with
Oh,
the
that
wrestling.
nigga.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Yes, yes, that nigga cold. He's cold, bro. He
No, he's
stays.
not,
Yes,
Cameron. What are you
he is.
talking
Bro,
about?
I'm ready. What are you going to tell me? Bro, I'm telling you, he is. I'm telling you.
Wait, what are you talking? You talking
I'm
about the
talking about high
manga,
school. Huh?
bro? What are you talking about the anime or the manga?
Oh, the manga. I'm talking about the manga.
Are you talking about the manga?
Yes, yes,
obviously,
yes.
he's saying down. He's still cold.
But I
Yeah,
was
y'all
talking
only saw
about
it.
where I was from in the anime.
Oh,
He got
yeah.
out quick. He got out
Yeah.
the way real quick.
hmm But when you compare it to
Okay,
everybody else that do fought, bro, he
obviously.
kind of
Exactly.
held his
You could
own,
see the
bro.
same thing for that wrestler girl. Like everybody thought she was gonna win. Like, oh, so she probably fine. Then she does a little
That's how
something
it
something.
looks.
Then
Because it's a
then she
free
just
for all, so it's
loses.
like you see the strong, you see the weak. Somebody has to lose. At the end of the day, someone has to lose. So
I understand that, but it's just the way that they presented it. Like, hey, these are 10 of the coldest people here. Get
yeah,
out, losers. Then
yeah,
when they come, they it's
they
like
get
that
the
makes it
asses
like you're
folded.
struggling for it. Like in Baki, like you could see some people are cold. Like
hmm
almost everybody's cold, but some of them are
Yeah,
just better than others. But it's
yeah,
still a fight.
yeah. The thing, yeah, because like everybody, because there's like levels in Baki. It's levels to this, bro.
Like when his dad is fighting
Hey,
somebody, you know the person who's he's fighting is gonna lose. But
like there's levels.
but we're not.
You be having niggas that think they're strong, then they fight against actual strong people and get folded, just like
hmm
folded. Shit is sad.
I've not watched any of those shows.
Hello.
Oh, it's
I
the
mean, at
action
the
back.
beginning of God of High School, I was like, okay, all right, so this is just a huge tournament arc. Say less.
Exactly.
It's
I was
not.
like, hey,
Yeah, it's
it's
not.
gonna be a while. We're gonna go crazy in here.
Hey,
Wait, what are we
nah,
talking about?
but there is
God of
tournament
High
arcs though.
School.
There's multiple tournament arcs, I think. So,
Oh, okay. Then
but like that's
okay.
not it, my nigga. What the hell? No.
That's not all
Bro,
it's about, bro.
I
Well, they
thought it
ain't
was
get
the
to that
all
point
one be
though.
all. I was like, bro, it's about
But
to
I'm
be
telling you,
boring.
of
It don't.
course they're
It
gonna
don't
end
say.
it.
It don't spoil shit, Cameron. That shit, fat nigga.
I know.
Stop
I'm not.
playing.
I'm not.
Such a fat nigga.
Like I'm trying to watch what I say, bro. I'm not. All I'm gonna say is y'all gonna love. Y'all finna love what happens, bro. In a minute.
He's a fat
Facts.
nigga. Oh,
Nothing. But y'all
Facts.
ain't
That
gonna see it
show.
coming at all either, bro. Like it just spring it on you, bro. You gonna love what happens. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. If you look at the action, there you go. That's gonna be your favorite right there.
Yeah, bro, this whole getting boring.
That
Oh
shit gives
shit.
you fight,
Oh
nigga. That
shit.
shit gives you fights.
Oh shit. We're like
Like
just
that
like
show literally
that,
gives
bro.
you fights, my nigga. They give you fights left and right. Fuck out of here.
you want fights? Here you go. Right there. See? There.
Yes,
Look
nigga. They
around.
got like 5 fights going on at the same time. Shit.
I don't know what y'all.
The guy they do be doing that, right? I mean, so many people fighting that show.
Everyone be fighting. Everybody fights in that bitch. Yeah.
You start fighting over sandwiches and shit, bro. I mean, fuck, it gets to that point.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying? You think we should wrap up the episode now, guys?
Bro, like, let's just spend 2 hours. yes.
It's been 2 hours, my guy.
Bro, I joined in at,
Yeah.
I swear it said something like 6. I joined in at like 6:30,
Bro,
bro.
we started at 7, bro.
Yeah, but
Y'all
we
did?
started at 7.
Oh, y'all started
So
at,
yeah, it's
okay,
been about
okay.
an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because everyone was supposed to be in there by 6:15, and then everyone came in at 6:30.
Bro, I had to wash dishes.
Bro,
I
I
had
already
Not
to
said
to,
wash.
no,
6:30. The last thing I saw was 6:30. I was like, bet, say less.
Bro, I would have been in here earlier, but I had to wash dishes and clean the whole kitchen. So,
Right.
it's all good, man. We had a nice little chat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With that, this is the end of the episode. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this
Everybody
far,
give a big thank you to Elise for coming.
facts.
Oh,
yeah.
thank
Thank
you.
you, Elise. You know what I'm saying?
I really
Appreciate
came
it.
here 5 minutes before the show ended, bro. That's crazy.
That's tough. That's tough.
Man,
I
that
was gonna come
usually
back here and
came
be
in
like,
here.
"Hey, we still talking?" Nah.
Yeah,
Just
he
kidding.
just came up
Nah.
in
Time to
here
go.
with a
Wait,
whole list of
Hey,
things
bro,
to say,
Cautious, bro.
bro.
Cautious, bro. Do the outro, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
Go
want to do the
ahead, boy.
outro,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Dang, let me do the outro. Dang.
shut up.
Are
Outro,
you
nah.
really here the entire
Outro,
time?
bro. Yeah,
Hey,
what you ain't
Cosmos.
that's
continue
why I
at
should
all,
do
bro.
something now that I'm here.
Cosmos, do the outro.
Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. You already know what to do. If y'all didn't like the video yet, y'all better go like that video. Go make sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell. You already know how it is. Make sure to follow our social media. And yeah, thank you for watching the second episode of the Six Pilar podcast. And we'll all see you next time.